thoughts, views, and opinions expressed on this show are not to be presented as facts or an indicting nature to any party, viewing, or mention. We hope you're entertained. Thanks for watching.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do
Thanks
that.
for watching.
That was super lame. That was super lame.
Y'all asked me to do a disclaimer, and I did it.
Yo, it is not 1 o'clock. It is 1:40.
It's hell.
But y'all see us on live on the TV screen out there in TV land. What's going on, y'all? It's another episode. What episode is this, Cree?
25.
Episode 25.
Two
What's
five,
the
two
word?
That's a good number.
25 it is.
Yeah.
And if you add it, it's 7. That's a master number.
7 is the number of completion in the Bible. Damn!
Wow! Yes!
Look at us.
Full circle moments.
Look, we got good news today, all type of stuff.
Okay.
Look at us. But as y'all can see, the setup was a little different. It's something that y'all probably ain't even really used to. You know what I'm saying? We are
We ain't used to it either, shit.
I know. I'm still trying to get my angles right.
Crazy.
talking about angles is crazy. But yeah, we in studio, y'all. How y'all feel about it?
I feel good. I feel like we've been talking about this from the beginning before we even decided to go on the internet and do it virtually. So to take that next step, I'm proud of us.
I
man.
know.
It's crazy.
We executed this.
Okay.
Look at y'all looking at
Out
y'all
here,
on the
I am
screen.
looking
I
at
see y'all.
myself like I hope my.
I
Never
see
mind.
y'all.
Baby, I just hope this lazy eye don't get the lazy eye.
I was just looking at my ashy ankle.
Other than that, I'm cool.
You know,
You're Hispanic. We can't see your ass.
No,
on the
you
camera.
definitely could see my ashy G.
so
Don't play with
we don't
me.
even got enough time to joke around because we got to run through some of these topics.
Same.
He said, anyways.
I seen Lil Rod. I'm gonna say Hot Rod. What Hot Rod do with Diddy? But I said it's Lil Rodney. I'm gonna say
Ooh,
crazy.
come on, man. You know what? Don't do that.
no for sure.
The diddler.
But you know, before we get into it, I do want to shout
The
out.
diddler.
I do want to shout out the Chicago Culture Ball. You know what I'm saying? That was a good event this past weekend. You know what I'm saying? Shout out for them. I had an amazing time. It's a great event. Shout out to Event Noir. Shout out to Jeff, their whole staff. So I wanted to do that.
I like that for the black people of Chicago.
Yeah, it was dope.
Yeah.
Ed Johnson was there. Twister got acknowledged.
Y'all better get Twisted his fouls, okay? 290 up.
Shout out to Tone Capone and Val Warner for hosting that joint. Shout out for Raisha for holding down the red carpet. It was a great time. Anybody, any shout outs from the weekend y'all want to do real quick?
Shout out to Twister again in the Chicago Culture Ball. Other than that, nah, I worked. I had a
was
very
working,
bland
too.
weekend.
Yeah. I was in New York.
Was there any-
I was in New York working with
Tell us
the
what you was
Angela
doing
Yee
there. Okay.
production team for Way Up and Lip Service. So shout out to Dan, her executive producer. Took me under his wing.
Yay.
Show me so many things that can help us here and beyond, just in my career. So very, very nice people. Shout out to Angela Yee for just allowing me to come into the space and learn as much as I can. So it was
She's
amazing.
A sweetheart. I
Such
love
a
her.
sweetheart.
I love that for you. I love the fact that you doing stuff and helping your career. That's what's up.
Why
That
you
was
say
like
it
weird
like
and
that?
awkward. Like
No, I love.
The energy was very like
that was very
not
like
confident.
yeah, like or
I
just like
love the fact that you are doing shit to improve your career. How's that? Was that better?
That
it
was
don't
kind
seem
of
genuine
passive
though
aggressive,
now.
so
Like,
I don't know.
Yeah, it don't seem genuine no more. I'ma just be quiet.
Girl,
Let's
I'm
go.
proud of you. Period. Do
Thank
your-
you.
I am
do your
proud of
big
you. You've
one.
been taking that step. You doing all that. You doing what you gotta do. What it got to get what it got to get did. Because at the end of the day got to end.
Because at the end of the day,
Okay.
the day gotta end.
All right. So let's move on to some topics here. Let's speak. So what we want to talk about. So we ain't got that much time. So I know I'm skipping that.
Skipping what? What did we have this conversation? Of what you skipping?
The person I never like to talk about.
Oh, okay, all right.
Who, Diddy?
No, we can talk about Diddy,
The
right?
diddler?
Who you don't like to talk about?
No Diddy.
I don't think nobody.
Beyonce,
Yeah, I
you
don't think nobody
freaking
care.
hater. That's
Take
you
that,
such
take
a
that, take
hater.
that.
I don't think nobody really care about the Beyonce album. For sure.
How? When she sold 400K units. Are you
She
okay?
streamed. She didn't sell physical copies. Let's say that. Let's do that there. I don't have nothing against Beyonce.
Which one of your favorite artists Beyonce sales in the past year?
I recall Meek Mill, Rick Ross released something. How much did it sell? Like 5,000.
They're not one of my favorite artists.
Which one of your favorite artists?
I mean, Kanye would have went #1 with the Jewels against
You just
his
saying
back.
Kanye just because it's Kanye.
That's one of my favorite artists. It's one of my top. He in my top 5.
You don't even like Vultures.
I like the production on Vultures. I can't personally say I go back and listen to Vultures now, but the production on it was amazing. And it's a Vultures was a summer album. So if you like when I was out there in Dominican Republic when we was on the boat, we playing Vulture. So Vulture.
Please stop. He is not Dominican.
So I did my 23andMe.
There's nothing about you that says Dominican.
I did my 23andMe.
And they lied to you.
No, they didn't.
They did. They got yours mixed with. Don't worry about what I am. We're not talking about that.
Let's move forward on that. Not too much on Cody.
Okay, not too much on.
So Beyonce albums, 27-track country album. Tell me y'all thoughts.
I think she literally opened the doors for it to just finally be okay to mix genres.
And that was the goal. And then I heard too the main reason why she actually did the album was because she performed at the Country Music Awards and they booed her. So this girl, Shorty, said, "I'm going and getting in my now, despite you, I'm going and getting in my country bag."
And every time you try to tell Beyonce she can't do something or give her pushback for doing something, she's gonna do it, and she gonna do it her way. Nobody else can duplicate what Beyonce done.
Here's the thing, because we was talking about this, and I feel like when it comes to, because K Michelle is doing country too, and that was a lane she was trying to get into, and it was giving her a hard time. You look at Lil Nas X when Lil Nas X first came out, giving him a hard time.
Lil Nas X is crazy.
He's a troll, though. That was borderline trolling country music.
At the same time, though, look at how they received him. But that same energy is not given when white people step into the culture of hip hop at all.
Because we think it's funny. Like we're never gonna band together and say, "Hey, we're cutting this guy out." Like I forgot his name, the guy that been saying the N-word with Fabio Foreign and
what is his name?
I cannot remember his name.
White boy?
It's a guy that be saying the N-word?
It's a white guy. He has a song with Fabio Foreign and Fabio, and he says the N-word in the song. And Fabio pushes him out the way in the video. But it's like we praise stuff like that. We think it's funny. We think it's comedy. So we just
I feel like there should be a level
part of the culture.
Respect that comes if you're gonna step into a space. There needs to be some respect there.
I mean, it ain't it's not too many real people in hip hop no more.
Mabu, is that his name? Lil
Mabu.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, definitely said the N-word more than once.
I didn't know that. So,
but that's a conversation too. Sexy Red let Aiden Ross
say white boy.
Say the N-word. Yeah,
he white.
I thought he was Hispanic.
He's not Hispanic.
Whatever he is, he not black.
See, I don't know. I don't know how if I'm the appropriate person to have this conversation because the way I feel about the N-word, I feel like as long as we say it, because I hate that shit. You know what I'm saying? Excuse my French. As long as we utter those, we say that word, I think we open the gate for other people to say it. Because everybody be like, well, we niggas and all that kings, queen. Well, then say that. You're not saying that. You're saying nigga because you think you made nigga cool, and it's not. It's the same reference. Because if somebody else, that's like, I use it like how women be like bitch. Like y'all can call y'all friends, oh bitch this, bitch that, that's your bitch. But as soon as I'll be like, bitch, shut up, then it's like, I'll never talk to y'all like that way. But if I said that, you know what I mean, then it's a whole argument, it's a whole fight.
So, I just think at this point, I think it's just a respect factor for whoever you're around. If I ask you not to say that word, I expect you not to say that word. Especially if you calling me a nigga. If I don't want you to call me that, I will expect for you to respect me enough to not call me that.
But that just goes back to, and you're right, but that just goes back to I think Jay and I was having this conversation a few shows ago. Because we got shows, we not just live.
We got shows. Go check them out.
Yeah. But we was talking about it, and it just just having that sense of pride in your community because it's like if you got other communities they have pride in who they are. Like we as African American as black people living in America, we don't have pride in who we are. So we just try to like blur lines and certain shit to try to make certain shit cool that ain't cool. It's like us being called a nigga should be cool. Us being like the way we associate ourselves, bitches, hoes, the music we listen to, everything we do towards each other is aggressive and demeaning. But we try to be like, okay, since it's with us, it's cool.
I wouldn't say that that's the stigma of us, because I do feel like it's a large majority that hold fast to our values and being able to uplift us as a people. But unfortunately, in the culture of hip hop, it's
Which
been
is
like
black,
that for years.
which is
Y'all been
black.
calling us bitches and hoes. Like,
No, we made it like bitches and hoes came from pimps, right? They came from pimp culture, 1970s pimp culture, right? So they were saying that, but everybody wasn't allowed to talk to people that way.
but did hip hop not make it cool to talk to
Hip
people
hop made it
way?
that cool, but the thing is, I'm gonna go on another deep dive, but don't kill me.
You
hip-hop-
researched the bitches and the hoes.
The women,
origin?
the women in hip hop made it cool.
That's not necessarily true because Queen
I'm-
Latifah had a whole song where she literally addressed that.
Okay, that's one person, right? But I'm gonna tell you like this: anything dealing with culture, especially with men involved, women dictate everything. And y'all don't want to believe it or not, but y'all dictate the flow of everything. So if y'all want men to prime example, right? We in a damn age where I want to say called tricking, but paying for certain things become the norm, right? That's because majority of them, vast majority of women, like, yo, this is the standard.
What does that have to do with you
Yeah,
opening
but-
your mouth
That's
and
because
calling me out my name?
Because y'all accept it. Y'all accept it.
But there's a lot, like I said before, there's a large majority who does not accept it. Are they a part of a certain culture
it's the
of black
same
culture?
women-
Maybe not.
The majority of women that don't accept it, y'all pick and choose when you want to accept it. You can't be praising the song lyrics in Sexy Red on Monday and then on Tuesday and be like,
Please tell me why can't I?
Right.
Why can't I?
But you see how you opening the gates for that. You just proved my point.
But
right.
that's
but that's amongst
respect.
women, though.
All I'm
you have
saying
to-
is
you have
it's
to-
respect.
ain't no you have to stand for something, right? When you put that leeway and you allow it to be like, well, this is cool here and this is cool here, like you having blurred lines because there's no clear cut way to be like to everybody the vast majority to know when something's cool because everybody interprets shit different.
I'm not
That's
referring
why-
to the vast majority.
that's
I'm
why
just saying every.
That's why they have laws. That's why laws are written, and that's why for real talk. That's why laws are written the way they are, and they are set in stone. So if you do this, this has happened. We like
But
to blur
you
lines.
can't necessarily do that because then you look at it from an aspect of everybody, like you said, everybody's individual way of thinking is different. You having one way of doing something is not realistic. It's not.
People break laws every day, baby.
Go to an Indian. Go to a Native. We call them Native American. Go to one of them and call them a tree nigga. Call them a Indian or call them out their name. Right. A universal way of they people and their culture. They gonna check you.
So you telling me it's? I don't want to get canceled. I gotta watch my mouth these days. You telling me that there's not one person, if you walk up and mistakenly call them an Indian, they might let it slide. You tell me there's not one Native American in this world.
I can't tell you.
And that's what we're saying.
But what I'm saying is the vast majority of them won't. They don't even like it. Why you just think they had the Washington Redskins and they can't even call them the Redskins no more? But why you think a lot of these football teams and these teams that's been Cleveland, they made them change these billion-dollar franchises had to change their mascots because they people was like, no, we not.
But there's also no baseball teams and no mascots that are called the N-word either, Cody. So
I'm not saying that, but that's just
I get what you're saying.
What we fight for is two different.
I get what you're saying.
All I'm saying is if you don't want, like, you can't go to Mexicans and just be like, what's the derogatory word? You can't be like wetbacks. You can't.
I'm not gonna hold you. I don't have black people call Hispanics in a joking manner.
I've seen
nobody takes it offensive because amongst each other we joke like that.
Okay.
So,
and that's what I was going back to the whole respect. Just
Yeah,
respect
just-
whoever you're around. Respect whoever
If they say
you're in
don't
front
say
of.
it,
If
then
they
you
say
just-
don't say, it's
yo,
just like
don't-
pronouns. You call somebody that categorizes themselves as a she, but you think it's a he, and you call it a he, they gonna say no, I'm a she.
and then you
and
just
they're gonna
proceed
think that you have enough respect for them to call that person a she, if that's how they identify.
But I identify like that person. Identify like that 24/7. What I'm saying
But
is,
there's also people.
you can't pick and choose when you want to identify somewhere.
How come I can't?
How can you pick and choose when you want to
Because
identify?
it's my life. Who's gonna tell me I can't? Who's
I
gonna
just
check
think
me?
it's
So
the
then you
I
can't
just
get mad
think
when
it's
somebody
the
want to pick and
context.
choose and they want to call you a bitch or a nigga.
Yes,
If she
Jayy
draws
Marie,
a boundary and says, "Yo, don't call me that," as somebody on the receiving end of it, I have to be okay. My bad, respect, and that's it.
because it could be a lot. It could be the context of the situation.
That's why I said I don't want to go into this because the reason why you're having this conversation is because no one wants to take the accountability and be like,
Because I don't stand for something. That's what you're saying. I don't stand for something.
Shit. We don't. As the community as a whole, like we have a hard time standing for certain shit. So we don't stand for certain shit, a lot of shit still is gonna be.
But I also don't think that we're the only community that have that problem too.
No,
People
that
love
was
to
a prime
say
example.
people
No,
love to
I
say
just gave you
African Americans
one.
are like
Yeah.
the only people that don't have this and don't have that. Like, we're not the only culture that miss on something.
We are compatible. We align with that statement. But my thing is, I don't give a fuck about the rest of them. I don't live in their community. I don't eat in their food. I'm not gonna raise my kids around them. So at the end of the day, like I'm worrying about my community and the people that I'm going to embrace.
But also, you have to understand that you raising your kids in this community, but also they're going to be exposed to other cultures as well too.
Preferably, you know what I'm saying? I have a preference of where.
Wait, what you say?
Don't worry about it.
We finna do a whole segment. We finna clip every time Cody don't know what what word he just came out his mouth.
Cody said
preferably.
What? We gonna have a segment called
Preferably.
Cody said what?
Cody
It's gonna
said,
be him
preferably
with a bunch of question marks.
No, seriously.
It's cool. It's cool. We're gonna move forward because that's a conversation today. When we start our Patreon, we're gonna have Patreon. I'm gonna have Dr. Umar on here. He gonna let y'all know why you can't be.
He gonna be mad because y'all got me on here. Don't
Baby,
do that.
he gonna make my hair hurt.
Dr. Umar, we gotta get you on the show.
He gonna be like, never mind.
Hair hurting.
Sisters,
not you. Sisters.
hey, I stand firm on it. Like we gotta start standing for certain things. We gonna start standing for certain things.
At the end of the day, shout out Beyonce and Cowboy Carter.
Nah.
My vinyl came in yesterday.
Yeah, you paid for that?
Yes, I paid for that.
That's
The
crazy.
vinyl?
Yes.
crazy.
I heard there's like 5 songs missing off the vinyl.
I didn't open my package yet. It came last
Probably
night.
gonna see it tomorrow.
That's fine. I don't care.
Speaking of albums and vinyls, I can't wait to get the Party Next Door album.
Okay.
I'm putting it right there. Party Next Door. We talking about music that people gonna actually listen to a month from now.
Preferably music.
Preferably.
What else you got?
Preferably.
Is it preferably or preferably?
I think I've heard both though.
It's
Preferably. I think I say preferably.
Or is it like is it?
I
is
think
it,
I would say
preferably?
preferably.
that's like saying is it Cuban or Cuban?
Curbing.
Curbing.
Curving or curving.
But no, like how y'all feel about the Party Next Door album cover?
I'm excited. It's about time. Well, the album cover, I was not a fan. I think it's different. I'm not mad at it. I just know that I can't post it. That's it. That was my only back thing. Was like I cannot post this.
People getting reported for posting it.
Really?
Yeah, I can't post it at all.
That's crazy. He's
I
starting a
refuse.
phenomenon. I like when he I like that because I just posted this on my Facebook page, and it's like it got like 3 poses. It's like if you were 1, you like your back like this, and then if you like the 2, you got this, but you were 3, you nasty with the arch that's like this.
You be posting freaky stuff on Facebook?
It was somebody posted. I just reshared it. You know what I'm saying? But that pose looked like the 2. Like a 2. It looked like a 2. The album cover looked like a 2.
Why did you? I think the album cover is art.
It's basically art. So any women that can do those type of poses and arches, y'all. I think he was just showing y'all some
You
love.
so excited about this. I feel like you more excited about the album cover than you are about the music.
No, I know with that album cover, we finna be some fire. You know, Party be having some.
Party be coming with the fire every time.
He got a few Lucy's, and then I like the fact that it's a brown skinned woman on there too. You know what I mean?
Really trying to make this sound good. It's crazy.
And she got the tramp stamp right there on the back that say 4.
I'm not gonna hold you. The more and more I see this, like this, it was a period of time where thicker women was like the preferred. Now I feel like the skinnier girls are coming back, and the slim thick girls.
It's
coming
like slim thick girls are back.
I don't even
like that though because
I don't like that. I don't like thick girls. I'm not even gonna lie to you. So I'm not gonna say I'm not attracted to them. It's nice to look at.
That's just preferably.
I don't prefer. I don't like thick women. I hate BBLs. Like
we had this conversation
cool.
about your BBL.
I don't like BBL.
That's
I like slim. I like slim. I like slim, skinny, petite. I like them type of women.
That's your prerogative.
That's my prerogative.
Right,
I can't even spell that.
About the thick girls
that.
though.
Huh?
I said I respect that.
Like how you like medium ugly.
I like medium ugly. I'm not gonna hold you. I do.
I love medium ugly. I think I gotta stop.
I like slim thick.
I gotta stop praying to God for medium ugly men though.
They be the worst though.
I want better.
He be sitting me like the most mediumless, ugliest men. I don't like that. I want like you could be border. You could be like on the high end of medium ugly, not like
like
real raw medium ugly.
You dating short guys?
That's
crazy. Not at all. I don't date short guys. Sorry.
I had a rule. My rule was I don't date nobody under 6 feet. I know I'm short. Let's not get into that. It's just a rule that I have.
You like to be picked up and stuff?
That's my baby daddy is 6'7". So whenever my new man stands next to my baby daddy at a soccer game, they gotta just be like, I don't want my new man to be like feeling like a small fry. I'm
pretty tall, so I feel like I want to be able to look up at you. Like if I could look all the way up, like crack my neck, look up, like that would be ideal. That would be so ideal.
I posted something like that on Instagram, and then this guy that I'm talking to, he's like, "But I'm not 6 feet."
You can get.
He's like, "I'm not 6 feet." And I felt bad because I was like,
all you gotta do is throw some McQueens or some Tims, he'd be straight.
No, you're not walking around them big old Balenciagas and no.
He get just look. I'm 5'10". I throw on me some Tims. I'm instantly like 6'1".
What you gonna do in the summer?
Throw my McQueens on or my Balenciaga.
The big Balenciaga.
He gonna be wearing the Yeezy slides.
Balenciagas.
He gonna be wearing the Yeezy slides every day.
Okay, cause please, no. I am praying to God for a tall man.
Me too.
I am.
You gotta be tall and medium ugly.
Tall and medium ugly.
Okay, I just want a nice little slim.
I like tall and medium ugly. Cool.
My preference is be real easy, like slim, thick, fit. That like the gym. Hygiene.
I don't know how this turned into a speed dating question there.
Because I know it's somebody out there that's watching.
Hygiene. Who want a musty girlfriend?
Give me my close up, Cree.
Would you date somebody taller than you, Cody?
I listen, man. Slim thing. She can have. I like them long legs. Now I could do a lot with them long legs. So I like long legs. Let's do the long legs. Granny, if you watching this, put this part on mute. Slim, thick, nice little booty. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it could be a little petite, little booty. I just like cut fit in the gym. Something I can relate to.
It's something about when men talk about women's butts. When y'all say booty, like as a grown man, I don't know. I just can't.
You want me to say cheeks clappers?
Cheeks.
That's
cheeks
even worse.
I think cheeks is okay. Like
why you just can't say nice figure?
I just like I want a little slim thing. I like some little buns.
Like your man and be like, damn, you got some nice cheeks.
He could tell me that, but for you just
girl,
casually be like, yeah, I like a little booty, a little round booty. Like you stay saying booty is cringing me.
Like,
listen, I want a nice little, nah, I mean, what else? Hygiene. Yeah. Hygiene is important. That hygiene and that sexiness. Like I love that. I love a woman that got sex appeal. Sex appeal is like those, and then you got to be cool. With personality, if you cool, if I could bring you around the homegirls and they be like, "Ooh, I like her." You ain't got to bring.
I love when you bring around cool girls. I be like, yeah,
yeah, I like the cool. I like the cool ones. You know what I'm saying? But that's
then you bring around the ratchets that be wanting to fight and stuff. We can't do that.
Dang. Yeah. You like ratchet girls?
I don't, but I used to.
I think he fall into
like
it.
I'm not even gonna lie.
Low key.
I'm not even gonna lie. By me being from 45th Street and grew up in Lower my whole life, I have a thing for a little. I love me a little hood joint. I ain't gonna lie. I was gonna say something else, but I can't do that because I'm trying to.
He be getting the hood girls that kind of like they had it. Like you're not gonna see it until it's activated.
I like me a little.
And someone be like good ratchet, and then someone be like, "Cody, why you bring up?"
I love me a little something. You know what I'm saying? But wholesome women to me are boring.
That's insane.
I don't like wholesome going to church. Like,
You don't like women that go to church?
no, I'm just saying they can go to church. I'm talking about the ones that be like, gotta do everything by
You
the
don't
Bible.
like women that like Jesus?
I like the women that like God.
He
Ooh-wee.
want like
I ain't saying you ain't gotta like
Cody,
Jesus. I
it's
just don't
a
like.
balance.
I don't like
It's a
wholesome
balance.
women. I don't like boring.
Okay, say boring, but just because somebody is wholesome doesn't mean that they're
No,
necessarily
you gotta have a little.
boring.
You gotta have that extra one in there.
You can be
You gotta
boring.
have
That's
the
why
root-
boring
you
and
gotta-
wholesome are two different words.
No, you gotta have that root word in there and wholesome. What's the root word in wholesome?
Ho. Please.
You gotta have a little. You gotta have a
little
little.
hoe.
You gotta have a little bit of that in you. You know what I'm saying? When
Okay,
You
well,
gotta
don't
have a
say you
little bit
don't
of
want
sexy
wholesome
red.
women, because you could be missing out on the love of your life. Somebody that got it together, that loves God, that goes to church, that has a
in
nice
that first
job,
conversation,
but
we
she
start-
knows how to
and we
be
start
the
talking
right
about-
woman for
and
you.
we start talking about religious beliefs and what you believe in. When we start talking about that, that's a turn off to me. I don't want to talk about that. Then when
Why
we-
don't you want to talk about religion with somebody that could potentially be your wife?
Because he's not religious.
I'm
so,
not, for one, I'm
like,
not religious. You know what I'm saying? And for two, because I'll get that out the door. Like, I'm not religious because being religious is not a deal breaker for me. You know what I mean?
So,
So it's not a deal breaker for me. So, like, what's the issue? You got issue? I just switched to my camera or one of the other cameras.
oh,
Shit.
damn.
Yeah, just switch it. Yeah, that's how you gotta do.
Oh, I thought you said all the cameras stopped. You know,
Yeah.
technical difficulties. Y'all been here since the beginning. We could.
Yeah. This is our first time in studio, but now like religious beliefs is not like it's not like a huge thing for me. So I won't be like oh yeah, unless you don't believe in God, but are you a Baptist? I can't date you because you
So
Baptist.
yeah, let me ask you this. So religion is not huge to you. If religion is huge to somebody else and they say, I feel like you have to believe in something, is that a deal breaker? Is that still a deal breaker for you if religion is big for them?
It depends on like they cool with me just believing in God, but not like no type of like denomination or religion. They cool.
So would you go to church?
If the love of my life, she say, yo, we gotta go to church on Sundays. All right, we got church.
So when you have kids and your kids want to be Christian, is that a problem?
No,
So I find something very interesting.
I'm not forcing it on them.
If your kids want to be an atheist,
No, they
if
can't.
your kids want to be satanic,
You can't be you can't do that. We're not on that
all right,
because I believe in God solely. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
I found something interesting. Amber Rose was recently on the Jason Lee show, and she's an atheist, and she was talking about her son, how her son is actually Christian, and she encourages that. She's like, I gave him my kid's Bible. She's like, he prays every night. Just because I don't believe in something doesn't mean that my child can't find his own way in his spiritual journey.
Because in most religions we are kind of forced.
Yeah,
growing
absolutely.
up, like, oh yeah,
Like,
this is forced on you.
that
You're
was-
going to hell,
mhm.
the lake of fire, whatever is the hottest place you can go if you don't believe in
But
God.
as they
That's where
see,
you're going.
I have a huge issue with people forcing religion on you. If you believe in the God that you say you believe in, just pray for me, and let me
Yeah.
choose. Like, let me find my way.
Because I do believe the common denominator of almost all religions is faith. Because you have to believe.
Absolutely. But I also feel like if you look at different religions, a lot of them share the same values and believe in the same stories.
Sometimes you just can't eat what you want to eat, or you just can't eat as long as you thought you could eat.
But I do believe that having belief in something is,
It's like
you
the
should
core
have
of all
belief,
religions.
yeah.
Like, you got to have faith. And whoever it is you praying to, you got to have faith in. Whoever wrote whatever book you're going by to believe in your values and your morals.
And sometimes you take from different, I didn't see people take from different
I don't
religions.
see nothing wrong with that.
And I think that's good because there's certain things that like I find that people that follow Islam, they're very disciplined. That's a great quality.
Extremely
to have.
disciplined. I would say that. I would say
So-
that. But I will say, if I did meet somebody who was, what is it, Islamic?
I got
Muslim?
invited to the mosque this past weekend.
Girl, please.
I ain't gonna get.
I
I'm
said-
not
I
doing
said I
Ramadan for no
appreciate
man.
that, but I'm not Muslim.
I'm not doing Ramadan for
It
no
be
man.
different. I don't even think like they don't even allow men and women to be together in the mosque. That's crazy. He invited you. Y'all got to be separated. Like
Yeah, see.
You
trying
got
to
what,
set
hair
me
up?
Huh?
You got what, hair up?
No.
Oh.
But
I never
there's
been to
like
mosque, so I don't
certain,
know.
there's certain rules like with Islam, like you, if you're on your period, you can't touch the Quran, right?
I'm not sure.
Oh, I believe so.
Don't have me quoted
But
on
Why
yeah,
you can't touch it?
because you're bleed. I guess because you're cleansing. I don't know. It's, so if you on your period, you cannot touch it.
Oh, I'm gonna have to research that. I would hate to speak my
Very
mind right now.
interesting.
That's interesting for sure.
But I admire people who follow Islam. They're disciplined. I really do. That's something that I wish I had more of.
I mean,
So,
yeah, it's that's one thing that I do love about the religion and just Islam culture. Like I do love the discipline of it. I do like so it's two forms of Qurans, right? So you got the Quran that's with a Q, and that's more so like with the Muslims. That's like more so the traditional quote unquote book, and then you got the Quran which starts with a K.
I
Um,
didn't know that. I didn't know those two different.
Yeah. So even with that, like you have the Moors. So you got like the
Yeah.
Moorish American Muslim,
Yeah.
like the Moors, like they believe in Islam. That's what a lot of stuff I've been reading on during this Ramadan. Where it's not more so of a religion, but it's more so Islam is more of a lifestyle.
Lifestyle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a lot when you get into it, but they the some of the rules is different. So that's like the religion thing is tricky. So it's like being a Christian and being a Catholic, you know? Like
Hmm.
a lot of
Oh, okay. So that makes sense because Catholics don't always use. They have written stuff too. Like it's not the Bible. They have their own.
Yeah, or they go by like different versions, like
Yeah.
New International and King James, depending on what type of church you're going to.
That's crazy.
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if religion is a deal breaker for me. I never been in that situation.
Mm.
I'm trying to think.
Every guy I ever dated
never-
was
yeah,
Christian.
Yeah, me too. Like,
Yeah.
or has some type of like.
Some type of Christian values, like they wasn't really like Islamic or Muslim or Buddhist or. I wouldn't mind dating an Asian guy though.
I was just saying that because I met an Asian guy the other day.
Okay,
and I
no,
was
we
like,
not we not gonna do that
You
on
know,
this
they could
live.
dance.
We not gonna
The
do this on this
Filipinos,
live.
yes, girl.
Not this live.
The
Nah.
Filipinos, I'm telling you, them Filipinos.
Okay,
be
we got little
fine.
Noah. Noah got good values and morals over there. We don't never have a problem out here.
This is why we gotta have sensitivity training. Code of conduct.
What's
'Cause
wrong with saying we would date
They can dress
Filipinos?
streetwear be going
Yes.
crazy.
they
in
can
Asian
dress.
countries.
They can dance. That's just all those words that have you said that it sounds so problematic. But if you don't see it that way, that's cool. But
I'm giving them
Okay.
let's
y'all
go on.
going crazy out here.
Let's go on to another topic that might be a little controversial.
I would do.
Bandman
I would date
Kevo.
an Asian, like for sure.
So Bandman Kevo confirmed on Instagram that his 15-year-old son Kavion, I think I pronounced that right, was killed in Kalamazoo, Michigan. The rapper tweeted, you know what I'm saying, RP to his son on social media. He posted on his YouTube and his Instagram stories. He posted on his Twitter. Well, this is now X. RP to his son. And RP to the young boy too. You know what I mean? Like these streets are cold, and then you know you never wish death on anybody. So just prayers, thoughts and prayers goes out to his friends, family, his mom, and everybody involved. With that being said, Kevo himself is been getting a lot of like pushback as far as that because they like, yo, he's out in the streets. Your son is out in these streets, but you out here flaunting that you got these Lamborghinis or you taking these trips and buying these women BBLs. You living this lavish
It's
lifestyle.
like you should have protected your kid.
Why you not protecting your kid? So I want to pass the floor to you guys and just kind of get y'all thought. It was a young lady that went in on them too, so talking about it. But I want to pass the floor to you guys to see to let you know, like, how do you feel about the situation?
First off, prayers go out to him and his family. I just don't really rock with the whole let me run to the internet all the time. Let me run to the internet because I did see that he did an interview with the Shade Room, and I was reading an interview with the Shade Room, but there really wasn't no information. Like he really was just saying like, oh yeah, this is what happened, but I can't get in touch with the mom. Like I can't. Me and my baby mama. He literally said like him and his baby mama did not have a good relationship, and it's like I don't know. I don't know if I would run to the internet if my son died. But also, I didn't know he didn't have a son. So I feel like the fact that I didn't know as much as Batman Kevo be on the internet, I feel like the fact that I didn't really know that he had a son
15-year-old son
was
at
saying that
like,
he was kind of protecting him. He was probably keeping him out the way. So I'm a
But
little indifferent about it.
in Kalamazoo, Michigan, though.
Yeah, you keeping him out the way in Michigan.
Uh,
Maybe it's hoods everywhere.
I feel like you don't know if he doesn't have a good relationship with his baby mama. That could be why he wasn't like, okay, you living all this lifestyle, but at the same time, a father can only control so
So
much of
much
a
from where you
situation
at.
if the child is living with the mother. Because I done been in situations like with me having kids where maybe I might listen to my baby daddy, but at the end of the day, like it's my call because it's my kid. Like not saying it's not his kid, but I'm just saying like
If you're the primary
if
parent.
I'm the primary care provider, it's my call.
I feel that.
And so, in that situation, it could be either or. I do agree with you that I don't feel like he should have went to the internet, but at the same time, maybe that was the only way he could make the situation known that he can't get a hold of his baby mama.
I don't know. I just feel like the shade room was lit.
Maybe not the shade room.
I mean,
I
he
would
is
probably
hot.
hit up
saying,
ABC
yeah.
7 in Kalamazoo. Probably not the
ABC.
shade room.
I mean, but no,
But I do
no.
pray that he find out what happened to his son because that's losing a child is
It's-
crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, it is black media, so he
So
definitely wanted to get
unfortunate.
exclusive to a black media. So I report that. I think Shade Room itself just get the bad connotation of how they move. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the way they put it together was a little bit like, why are we even going this deep into this? Like it didn't have. I don't think it had to be I don't think it had to been a feature. I love the shade room though. No shade, I love shade room, but I don't think it had to been like a feature. I think it could have been like, we're looking to find out more information. Like that should have been the headline. Like we're literally looking to find out more information.
And then also, like, is he putting up money to like, yo, help me? I'ma throw
That
some
could be a
bread.
I
thing
think he
too.
did. I think if I'm not mistaken, I want
He
to say
said he
got
had,
15 he got
yeah, it was
15,000
definitely a reward.
for anybody that can find out anything about what happened to his son.
Yeah, but I pray that they find out what happened to that boy because
Absolutely.
that's crazy.
Hey, thoughts and prayers to everybody involved. Once again, we send our condolences out to Batman Cabo and his family.
And even for the girl that decided to go off on him, like, how you going off on somebody that just lost their child, regardless of what he
Yeah.
doing? That's crazy.
I don't think people don't really have like that.
People are very insensitive.
Yeah.
I mean,
The
people talking about-
empathy or like where
yeah.
with us. Like this is a time and a place for things.
Yeah.
It's not the time or the
Yeah,
place.
you going off on somebody else about them losing their child is insane. Ooh, prayers go up, child.
Prayers go up. Thoughts and prayers, everybody involved, man. We gonna push positive energy. Damn, I wish we had a happy topic to go to next.
Beyonce is always a happy topic.
We already
already
talked about
talked about
Beyonce, man.
Beyonce.
Cowboy Carter, this ain't Texas.
No, we're not doing
This
that again.
Chicago. Period. Y'all gonna hate. Did y'all listen to the song with Miley Cyrus?
No. Did
It's
y'all-
so good.
Did you listen to Finito that just went platinum?
Yes.
Nah.
Was
Yeah.
born and raised off of it, okay?
Nah, let's bring
Shout out
that.
to Chief Keef.
Let's bring that up. I'm not finna listen to no damn Beyonce. I don't even know why we do this.
Ooh, now when
You a
Beyonce sitting at the
hater.
pearly gates,
Right? And then on top of you saying
You
this,
don't
like
get to
what
go
if
in.
one day this very conversation withholds us from me and the queen?
because you know not to talk about Beyonce on the internet. Do you see what happened to
The
people?
Beehive gonna cancel us.
I seen that
And then it's
movie
gonna be
was it
me and you.
Swarm. Yeah, they gonna happen to me.
Yes.
You know what? You know what's crazy? You right. Hey, Beyonce. And your whole
Apologize.
friend-
By association.
Okay,
I
apologize.
just don't like the
man.
album though. It wasn't for me.
That's all you had to say.
It ain't for me. So we ain't gotta talk about it, but we could shout out Sosa though for having the platinum album, platinum song that he made itself. I actually
Shout
was
out
crazy
to
because I don't understand why
It took this long.
it took so long.
Yeah,
Because
that's
this
how
song
I
was
felt too. Because I'm like, this song is played. You literally go to other cities and it's played
Yeah, I don't
in
know why it
every
took so
club
long
multiple
either.
times out the night.
It's giving miscount.
it's diamond in the streets for sure.
Y'all forget.
But that also that goes back to the music conversation when you talking about Chicago. A lot of the records that's big in Chicago and a lot in the Midwest. Once again, we don't get a lot of time our music here goes back to that violent and that shit I be trying to tell you. And one of the homies broke this shit down to me years ago. He told me like, look, on the East Coast and the West Coast, bad bitches do not want to hear about nobody killing each other. They don't want to hear that shit in the club. They don't want to. You can't play killing and violent people in Paris at Paris fashion shows. So when you in Hollywood kicking it with fucking Leonardo DiCaprio, kicking it when he got all these bad little young stars around, they want to hear music that make them feel good. That's why Pop Smoke Drill was different from the fucking shit we did here in Chicago. Cause that Pop Smoke shit made you want to feel good, made you want to dance. You know what I'm saying? You had a few lines in there, but it was this.
Yeah.
50 Cent.
He made songs for
50
women
Cent is
too.
probably one of the most thoroughest dudes in music and talk about gangster shit, but he made sure he made music strictly that made women and people want to have a good time. Same thing with Cali music. All that LA shit, they got some shit out there on some gangster shit, but LA known for making some music, good barbecue, feel good music.
I don't like LA music.
Don't nobody want to hear that shit.
I like LA music.
I do not
It's
like
a groove.
LA music at
It's
all.
a groove for sure.
It's a groove.
No.
I like to groove.
Chicago, we like to make music about killing it. Like Slide. Slide was the perfect, like the Slide beat was cold. It had a nice little bop to it.
But you can't play it on radio.
Can't play it on the radio, so that's not gonna count cause no spin, so you're not gonna get platinum like that.
Yeah.
And then if you are out west in California, the weather good, you got, you know what I'm saying, some nice
But
little
I also
Jones
think
around.
it's
You
just
ain't trying
all
to hear that shit.
about. I also think as an artist, it's just about who and what you making your music for.
Hey, if you trying to go platinum, you got to make some shit that people gonna listen to.
Period.
Especially women, because we're the majority.
Yeah.
Women,
If
women
you
and
can get the women market,
and kids.
you good.
You gotta make music if you wanna. If the success in music literally comes from women and kids, that's why you think TikTok and shit so big. Cause TikTok ain't nothing for the kids, and parents gonna do it. Parents gonna do whatever for their kids. So if it's kid friendly, they gonna allow their kids to watch it.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
TikTok dances too.
Yeah, and they gonna
And
get.
shout out to Chief Keef.
But shout out to Social, man.
I don't care how long it took you. You did it. This one for the city.
I got some money on the way. That's my shit though. All right, get into some more Chicago news. This one gonna hurt, man. It's gonna hurt. Chance the Rapper, white Christian, announced that they split on Instagram. She took Instagram social media and said that the two have called their marriage a quit, and she asked for everybody to please respect their privacy as they navigate through this transition. I had a hard time read that shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Take your time. Let the Lord use you when you read it.
Chance is the homie. So I'm gonna pass the floor to y'all and let y'all speak on it.
Look, I think that was very elegant.
Elegant.
It's moving around.
Allow me to. Very elegant.
It was very elegant.
Respectful.
She said it in a very professional way. I respect that because a lot of times we see, even people that does not on like reality TV, we see so many like celebrity couples that fall out over the internet. We see them going back and forth over the internet. But like if you watch their stories, you watch what they post, they keep it very family oriented.
I was gonna say it was very on brand the way that they announced this.
Yeah, like if you was paying attention, I think you could kind of see that they weren't
Yeah.
together as much. But
I don't know what you're talking about. Go ahead.
but at the end of the day, the day got to end.
At the end of the day, the day got to end. No, for sure.
But no, we wish them the best, man.
We really do though. Like I
Man.
think co-parenting is a different. It's a beast. So I think if they can get that, like whatever problems that they had, like get that worked out, co-parenting is going to be a lot easier and smoother.
Okay. So I'm going to take this off them, right?
Here we go.
Oh God.
How
She
would
gonna
you
ask me
feel?
some crazy
Like,
stuff.
I will feel crazy that my debut album was about you, and then we get a divorce.
That's your fault. You made money on it,
Why?
didn't
Why I was your muse? Like we had our moment. Cool. It passed.
you? You lucky
Much
I'm not
love.
getting more alimony
Right.
because it was about me. I was the
Exactly.
inspiration.
I need
Yeah.
some residuals from that album.
That gotta
Yeah,
hurt because
okay.
not every time you listen to that project, you gotta think about a failed marriage.
No, you don't. You
Okay.
think about the great times that you had with this person.
I feel like this though. Is it really a failure or so? One thing that I really learned when
It's
me
a
and my baby daddy
transition.
split up is that everything happens for the best of the situation, even if you don't see it in that moment. So like looking back, I'm like, dang, my whole life is turned upside down. But now, 8 years later, I see why it had to happen. And I think everyone goes through that. They have that full circle moment at some point and realize
Yeah.
why things have to happen, and also understand that we don't own each other. Like we're meant to experience each other, and when the experience is no longer there or it's over and the season's over, you move on.
But you know,
Hold on,
sometimes
hold on.
men.
Hey, Creed, clip that up for me. That part what she said right there, because I'm definitely gonna be using that. I'm gonna be like, man, sure we hit to experience each other.
Lauren London said it.
Yeah.
Lauren London
our
said
time
it
is
best.
up.
Lauren
I
London
need to
literally
get that
said
down
that.
pack so I
But
can put
no,
it in a text message. So I
Cody-
already know what to say.
The reason why Cody asked that is because certain men don't know how to heal, and men like Cody will be 10 years from now listening to this album,
heard me.
talking about, oh, we ain't even together no more. Why am I even listening to this album? Because men like that don't know how to heal.
Why gotta be men like me?
Because you brought it up, so
I'm
clearly you
just
was
saying,
thinking it.
this is just conversation. I'm looking
A
for our
man's,
viewers.
a man's scorn.
A man that does not know how to heal themselves and is not emotionally intelligent will look back on that album and say, dang, I shouldn't have made it.
Not
Because we
emotionally
not
what?
together anymore. Emotionally intelligent. I said it right the first time. Now, eloquently,
That's what Future be doing.
God's still working on me on that one.
That's what Future be doing.
What?
He be like, fuck that bitch.
Future,
make that
Future
song.
is a prime example. That's why y'all get so hype. As hype as we get for Beyonce, that's why y'all get so hype for Future when he put out music, because he soothes y'all non-healing soul. And y'all got to work on that.
I'm not gonna hold you. He do soothe my non-healing. So, but I go through. So it also could be therapeutic though. You look back at a situation and listen to the music and be like, man, we came a long way, but
It's still F that B.
Well,
you know what though, man? Also, when men get hurt, it's a totally different thing than when we get hurt. As women, we know how to like pick ourselves back up. Men, y'all hold on to that hurt forever. The first
Listen,
heartbreak.
I don't want to make a project or album or a TV show about a girl I was in love with.
You
and,
missing out on a whole lot of money.
and then if I'm outside,
Right, look at
and
all
we
the-
break up when I'm outside, and I just hear the music that we.
But y'all could still be cool. That's the thing. You gotta heal so y'all could be cool.
I'm not gonna
so when
hold you.
hear
I
it,
ain't
it's
gonna
not
be
gonna
cool with
bother you.
nobody that I used to be with. Fuck that.
Why not?
Cause I don't like you no more.
But y'all can still respect each other.
Respect is
That's
a different thing.
It don't gotta be like bad
I'm
blood.
not, but I'm not one of them. Like I'm an all or nothing person. So we could be in the same room. I don't care what history we had. I'm not speaking to you.
What's your sign?
I'm a Leo.
Y'all, yeah.
We're not gonna do. We
That's-
just
I
we
don't
say
got
this
no
a
more Leo
pre-production.
friends, so shit.
We're not doing zodiac signs. We cooling on that shit.
It was just a quick question.
All or
man.
nothing. All or
Well,
nothing.
hey, thoughts and prayers going out to anybody that's getting a divorce. You know what I mean? Anybody.
Thoughts and prayers going out to anybody getting a divorce is crazy.
We wish y'all family, you know what I'm saying, good love and peace. You know what I'm saying, through y'all transition. We're not talking about my homie and his you know what I'm saying, his know what I mean.
Because sometimes people don't come out until they in a good spot with it. So I respect the way that it came out.
Absolutely.
So now, hold on. All right, cool. Before we move off there, because now we back on Chance now. So now being back on them, now do that. Now can my man's get a pass for getting a juke in Jamaica, wherever he was at?
But we not talking about that no more.
that
He was
probably
still
what
married.
led up to the
No, he was
situation
the-
at hand.
It was probably he was separated. That's why he got a juke.
This how, like I said before, and when it happened, it's Jamaica. If she was cool with it, that's all that matters.
Right,
That
He
ain't got
wasn't
nothing to
cool
do
with
with
it.
us.
That's why they
If she
here
wasn't
where
cool
they
with
at.
it,
We ain't
then
gonna speculate none of that.
that ain't none of my
Jay. We can't
business.
speculate none of that. But
if
shout
she was
out to
cool
them.
with it, that's all that matters.
And we gonna move to this last topic of the day.
Because a man gonna cheat anyway.
Why does?
'Cause at the end
why
of the
who
day,
hurts
the
you,
day
sis?
gotta
Why-
end.
Why is always
That is
gotta
a
be-
typical Scorpio response too, because Scorpios be thinking everybody cheating
A
on
man
them.
gonna cheat anyway. Y'all gonna cheat anyway.
All right, man.
Just don't let
Jay,
me find out,
Jay, this
child.
last topic is you.
If you
you
wanna
put
live
this
your
on the
life.
board, so you want to introduce it?
So, y'all know Scrappy and B&B split
I'm
up.
tired. I'm tired.
You know, they be fighting
I'm
every
tired.
every 2 days, and then you see them posted up with their family talking about, we did this for the family. They was just together on Easter, so I don't really know what happened, but apparently, B&B is taking Scraps to court over claims that he violated their divorce settlement by allowing his new girlfriend to post their children online.
So there must have been a clause.
So pretty much the former couple has a stipulation in place that prohibits either one of their intimate partners from posting any content, including the minor child, on any social media platforms.
Get your money, sis.
Get your money, but at the same time, like, I feel like men are so loose when it comes to like this type of stuff.
Men are loose
I
because they be
can't-
like, I
ain't
can't
no-
control what she posts.
Ain't no way you finna sit here and post my children on any social, especially because they are public figures. Like, I don't agree with that.
I
Don't be
feel like-
posting my kids. Don't be posting my kids.
But me
period.
as a woman, what? I wouldn't post someone else's child.
That too. Like, unless
if you're not like niece, nephew, or you didn't come out of my vagina, like I probably would not post like a step kid.
I would
Unless
built
we
that
have that relationship with the mom.
That like there has to be an understanding. If it is a pure boundary in play, like clear as day, this is in a clause. Ain't no way I'm disrespecting the mother, because at the end of the day, now you got to deal, like, it causes so much friction. And I feel like a lot of women on the other end of that who are with these men, they do that shit on purpose, and then it causes friction between the whole co-parenting situation.
You see what happened with Lil Tata posted Ari and her baby.
I honestly don't think that Ari would have had a problem if
let's take it off people that we might actually see one day. Okay.
All I'm gonna say is that the claim that Ari made, I see why that could have been a thing. Now, put myself in that position. Mm-hmm. If I know that you have done some things behind closed doors, or there's issues behind closed doors that I have not addressed publicly, why post my child?
Okay, so as you're a mother, right? So as a mother of two, like, what are some do's and don'ts that you wouldn't allow the child's father to do with his new lover?
I think that first and foremost, like, I need to meet you before you're around my child. I feel like as a respect, especially if she's a mother, I would expect you to get on the phone and call me and say, "Hey, I just wanted to introduce myself, let you know your child is safe with me, and if you need anything and can't get a hold of him, here's my number." We don't gotta be cool friends. It would be nice, but if that's not, for whatever reason, some people are comfortable. At the end of the day, it comes down to respect. Mm-hmm. As their mother, there needs to be a clear respect level there. That I personally don't. First of all, if y'all who follow me on social media, I barely ever post my kids, and there's reasons for that. So if I don't do that like that, I would expect somebody who is not their parent to do the same thing and have that respect. And it's just
so many dangers with posting people's children. Like, what if somebody had it out for scrap? Or what if you posted something up in real time and they didn't know those were scrappy kids? Exactly. And then somebody decides to, like, run up on you and want to take pictures, and you getting bombarded, or, like, anything could happen. So, like, why do you want to, as that woman, like, why would I put myself in that position to go and post somebody else's kids that came out of someone else's body open up this world?
So here, and then on the flip side of that, I'm going to say this. To play devil's advocate a little bit, if I'm looking at the situation and then I see all of the other kids being posted and my kids are excluded, then there's going to be backlash for that. Why you ain't including the kids? Why you not? You know what I'm saying? Like, because we see it with Ari and Herb's situation all the time. People in the comments, when Taina posts the kids and don't post your sign, and people know that your sign is there. So it's like you came to that agreement. That's you damned agreement. If you do, you damned if you don't. People are in the comments like, "Why you not including? Why you not including?"
I think before we even move anywhere with this conversation, I think you need to just take it off the people in the comments, because I don't think social media should play a factor in how you move with your kids.
Absolutely, but I'm just saying, if you're dealing with, we're talking about two public figures, which
at this point, I want to take it off them. Like, we started just with them, general. But just in general, like, we're not talking about what people gonna think about social media. This is what's better for you and your kids.
Yeah, I just feel like it's a respect thing at the end of the day. Call me, because if I'm dating a man who has kids, I'm calling her.
Like, it's not that
like,
big of a, it shouldn't be that serious to post somebody else's child on your page.
It's absolutely that serious. Ain't nobody posting my kids without consent.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, not. It's not that serious to go out your way to post somebody else's kid. Like,
right. And it's like, and then I also feel like it depends on how long that person has been with said individual. Because if it's something where, okay, we've been together for years, we've built a family together, and you helping raise my children, and we have that respect, I don't mind that.
He was just with Ms. Nucky Few Buck.
And Erica, he was.
Y'all been messy. Get out
there. That's not.
Never mind.
Yes,
and she getting married now.
That's grown folks' business.
You right. I don't be.
At the end of the day, that's my only take on it. Just respect me as their mother. Just respect me as their mother, and we'll be good.
I gotta stay out grown folks' business.
Gucci.
That's all we talk about. It's other people's business.
No, what I'm saying, but y'all go a deep dive into these people.
Cause that's what happened.
All right,
I
let
mean,
people. I can't wait somebody getting your business on one of these
People
shows.
be in my business.
Okay. But what's it called? 27?
613.
Oh, 613.
You said I have a 27 piece.
I don't know.
You trying to be funny?
I'm a guy. I just don't. I don't know about this shit. I
Just
know.
check.
Oh my gosh.
Like our barbers don't even ask for numbers. Like we don't do shit like that.
I don't
We
even know
what
why
we
you
get.
got a barber.
See?
I'm not gonna hold right.
Moving
Well, you
along.
know they shine heads at the barbershop too.
Moving-
They put like that little towel. They put that
He get
warm
the-
towel
he
on
get
your
the-
head.
hey, he get the razor blade.
They
moving
wrap
up-
it up. It be
moving
steamed.
along, cause before so I start going. I tell y'all when I start telling jokes, I don't stop. All right. So y'all want to do this? Cause we can do this. Cause I take jokes to social media.
No, we got other things to do. We got
I'll be
other
on
things
Twitter,
to do.
I'll
We
be-
got other
Hey,
things to do.
I'm gonna tell you something. That's how you know you struck a chord, cause he over there thinking about all the
Nah.
And
comebacks.
Cody has a whole collection of like.
Oh, he be going in on you.
Yes, Cody
Yeah.
has a whole collection of bad pictures, like pictures with me with bonnets on, pictures when I had my wig, like my cheap wig, like my good, like not my good wig. Like
Yeah.
he got pictures of me looking like Shirley Chisholm, like no.
I will go there. Like I will go in the archive. We could do this all month.
Oh, he did do that on one of the lives when your face froze. He's like, "Hey."
Yeah,
screenshot
like why
that.
would you do that?
Oh my gosh, why you be doing that to her?
I don't be doing that. a lot.
Yes, you
Because he
do.
insecure. He be hating on me.
It's cool. But look, man, it's been a good show today. You know what I'm saying? We had our technical difficulties in the beginning. How y'all feel about being a person now and not at the crib?
It's cool. I like this. Shout out to LSD Studios.
Shout out to LSD Studio. Make sure y'all sign up for LSD Studios. Make sure y'all book y'all sessions ASAP. Make sure y'all submit y'all music to What's the Buzz. We not on Tuesdays no more. We on Mondays. But before we get up out of here, it's one of my favorite parts of the show is where my favorite parts of the show is where we tell everybody what we've been listening to. Put people on the music. So
Playing Get It Sexy like on repeat.
okay.
When she, it just was a sexy red party the entire weekend.
I like that. I haven't been listening to no new music. I've been going back in Party Next Door archives, and I've been listening to a lot of Anita Baker.
Okay.
Yeah.
Greensby. That's not Greensby.
Okay,
That other
TT.
That's Shirley Caesar.
Shirley
What?
Caesar. Okay.
Is you cool?
I ain't cool. I'm sorry. What I've been listening to?
No, Anicia. Anicia,
What?
the rapper, female rapper. She got a song with a
Anicia.
lot of. I think I'm saying her name right. Anicia, I believe. I've been listening to her
I
too.
don't even know who you talking about.
I think she's from Atlanta. Well, y'all check her out. She got a song with a lot of.
Yeah, ain't really no I'm trying to think. Ain't no really new music came across my desk. I've been listening to a lot
Cowboy
of old
Carter
stuff.
came across
Nietzsche.
your desk.
I've been listening to that Future and Metro. That's been going.
They
crazy.
did a good job with
They did
that.
a good job with that album.
They snap.
I popped in the Sir project. I gotta go back and listen to it, get another vibe to it. It ain't stick the first time. I'm gonna give it another listen. And I just been listening to a bunch of up and coming artists from the rack because you know we got our watch list that's supposed to be dropping. You know what I'm saying?
I've been getting trolled, baby.
Our 2024 Chicago artists the watch list.
Yes.
You know what I mean? That's
Sorry we hit y'all with the April Fools. We told y'all we wasn't doing a watch list. Chicago didn't have no good music. It was literally a joke.
bro. I had so many.
And
people
people
in my
was
DM.
agreeing to it too.
People
That's
was
what's
like,
funny.
I told you the rack was whack. Hold on.
So that's
Like,
a good
dang,
question.
what you
Before
want?
we close out, I want to ask you that, like, Bree as a person, as a prominent radio personality in the city, as a person that always had an ear to like the pulse of what's going on in the streets and in the culture. How do you honestly feel about Chicago music scene right now?
Why would you ask me that?
Because I know you're gonna keep it real.
The last time I answered this question didn't end well. I just think I thought we was in a resurgence, but then I feel like we kind of hit a plateau a little bit.
Really?
Like everybody was kind of like nothing was like they next up. Like nothing was like spark for me over the last probably like 5 or 6 months. But it's actually a lot. I've been finding a lot of like a large number of new artists over the past like 3 or 4 months than I had before. But I've been finding a lot of good R&B artists in Chicago. So
So I guess when we drop the list, it's gonna be a lot of R&B on it.
it's not gonna be a lot of R&B. We're gonna have a good balance. I did say that this might be one of the most diverse lists that we put out as far as music. It's not gonna be all rappers.
I can tell you this though, the number one slot on here. There's no definitive number one slot.
No. And I feel like every year we always be like, that person gonna
number
get it.
one. But I think this year is the first time we have like it's the definitive number one spot. Like,
yeah.
But
we could be wrong. Y'all know y'all love to troll us, so.
all right. But we gonna see. We dropping the list this week. For y'all at home, make sure y'all tap in. Shout out to our sponsors, Herd and Associates. They've been holding us down.
Can I win 10,000?
Well,
I'm gonna
I
have my
sure
mama
need
do it.
some
It's
money.
cool.
I spent a lot of money this weekend. I need some.
Not you need 10,000.
I need to re.
That look like that hurt you.
It really did. I'm not gonna hold you.
$10,000 advertising getaway. It's not actual cash. It's just advertising promotion on what's the word.
Oh, so it's not the money.
Yeah, and
My
you just
mama
get
don't
you
need
get
that.
half
I
off
don't
on
need
bookkeeping, and you get your business taxes done for free. So if you're a small business or entrepreneur, make sure you sign up for that right now. It's a good thing to have. Shout out to Howard and Associates, black-owned tax firm. All right,
Shout out to who?
Herd and Associates.
Take your time. Please.
Preferably.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all for tuning in. What's the word? This has been episode 25. This is our first one in studio. This has been great. I'm Cody. I have Brianna with her 1337 on. What's it, 1330?
Calling me Brianna and not getting the number of my hair color right is insane.
It's cool when I got Jay.
We gonna fight.
I'm Cody. What's the word? Cree, take us out.
It's cool. I'm finna blast.